One summer morning, Sophia went to the local market to sell her father's catch. There she met a young man named Thomas. Thomas was tall with kind green eyes and a gentle smile that made Sophia's heart flutter. He wore neat clothes that spoke of wealth and comfort. Thomas had come from the big city across the mountains. His family owned a shipping company with vessels that sailed to distant lands. He had traveled to the small village to learn about local fishing practices for his family's business. Sophia helped Thomas understand the fisherman's way of life. They spent hours walking along the shore, their footprints washing away with each incoming tide. Thomas was fascinated by Sophia's paintings and her dreams of distant places. "These colors capture the soul of the ocean," Thomas said, admiring her work. "You have a remarkable gift, Sophia." Sophia blushed and thanked him. "I've never been beyond the mountains, but I imagine what lies there and try to paint it." Day by day, their friendship grew stronger. Thomas taught Sophia about the places he had visited, and she showed him the hidden treasures of her village. They shared stories, hopes, and dreams under the starlit sky. As weeks passed, their hearts grew closer. One evening, as they sat watching the sunset paint the sky in brilliant oranges and purples, Thomas turned to Sophia. "Sophia, I never believed in love at first sight until I met you," he said, his voice soft with emotion. "I love you." Sophia's eyes filled with happy tears. "Thomas, I love you too." They embraced as the last rays of sunlight disappeared below the horizon, promising to always be together. But their happiness was short-lived. When Thomas's parents learned about Sophia, they were furious. "Thomas, this is unacceptable," his father thundered. "You are to inherit our company. You need someone who understands our world, not a fisherman's daughter who has never even left her village." His mother was equally disapproving. "Think of your future, Thomas. What can this girl offer you? She belongs here, and you belong with us in the city." Thomas was devastated. He argued with his parents, trying to make them understand the depth of his feelings for Sophia. "She sees beauty in everything, Mother. She has taught me more about life and love than all our travels combined," he pleaded. But his parents remained unmoved. They threatened to disown him if he continued his relationship with Sophia. When Sophia learned of the situation, her heart broke. She loved Thomas deeply, but couldn't bear to be the reason for his separation from his family and inheritance. "Thomas," she said one evening, tears streaming down her face, "perhaps your parents are right. We come from different worlds. I would only hold you back." Thomas took her hands in his. "Sophia, please don't say that. You are my world now." But Sophia shook her head. "I love you enough to let you go. Your future is bright, Thomas. Don't throw it away for me." Their goodbye was painful. They held each other and cried, promising to keep their love alive in their hearts. Thomas reluctantly returned to the city, and Sophia remained in her village, her paintings now filled with shades of sorrow. Months passed. Sophia continued to help her family and painted to ease her heartache. Her work became known in nearby villages for its emotional depth and beauty. Thomas, meanwhile, worked in his family's company, but found no joy in it. His thoughts always returned to Sophia and the peaceful village by the sea. One harsh winter, a terrible storm hit Sophia's village. Many fishing boats were destroyed, including her father's. The village faced hunger and hardship as they struggled to rebuild before the fishing season. News of the disaster reached Thomas. Without hesitation, he gathered supplies and funds and journeyed back to the village. When he arrived, he found Sophia helping distribute food to families in need. "Sophia," he called out. She turned, hardly believing her eyes. "Thomas? Is it really you?" He rushed to her side. "I heard about the storm. I came to help." Sophia was touched by his kindness. "Thank you, Thomas. The village needs all the help it can get." Together, they worked to rebuild boats and homes. Thomas used his knowledge and connections to bring resources to the struggling community. During this time, they rediscovered their love, stronger than before. One evening, as they rested after a long day of work, Thomas said, "Sophia, these past months without you showed me what truly matters in life. It's not wealth or status, but love, compassion, and finding joy in simple things. You taught me that." Sophia smiled. "And you showed me that dreams can come true, even for a fisherman's daughter." Thomas took her hand. "I've made a decision. I'm staying here, with you. I've started my own small shipping business. It's modest, but it's mine. We can build a life together, here by the sea you love so much." "But your family?" Sophia asked worriedly. "They will understand with time, and if they don't, then we will make our own family, filled with love and acceptance." Thomas and Sophia were married in a simple ceremony by the seashore. Most villagers attended, celebrating the union of two hearts that had overcome so many obstacles. Thomas's parents did not come, but he had made peace with their absence. The couple built a small house overlooking the ocean. Thomas's business grew steadily, connecting the isolated village with other coastal towns. Sophia's paintings gained recognition, and she opened a small gallery where she taught village children to paint. Years passed, and their home filled with laughter as they welcomed children of their own. They taught their little ones to appreciate both the simple joys of village life and the wonders of the wider world. They faced challenges together, but always found strength in their love. Thomas's parents eventually visited after the birth of their first grandchild. While the relationship remained strained, it was a beginning of healing. Sophia welcomed them with grace, showing them the beautiful life she and Thomas had created together. As Sophia and Thomas grew older, they would often sit on their porch watching the sunset, their hands intertwined. They looked back on their journey with gratitude, knowing that true love had given them the courage to follow their hearts. "Our love was stronger than mountains," Thomas would say, kissing Sophia's weathered hand. "And deeper than the ocean," Sophia would reply, with a smile that still made Thomas's heart skip a beat. And so, Sophia and Thomas lived happily ever after, proving that when two hearts truly belong together, no mountain is too high to overcome. Their story became a legend in the village, inspiring generations to believe in the power of love that transcends all boundaries. The end.